When making a hunting trip here in Mexico, I've got to go through customs and immigration, both coming and going on both sides of the border. That amount of geopolitical wrangling makes one envious of wildlife, which recognize no international borders and move freely wherever they choose. A duck here in Mexico today could be a duck in the United States tomorrow and a duck in Canada a few days later, all without showing an ID or signing a single form. Because migratory wildlife is capable of moving so freely, it's vital for countries to cooperate on conservation projects. A great example of such collaboration is the North American Waterfowl Management Plan, a joint venture between Canada, Mexico, and the United States. The act requires that every dollar spent by the federal government be matched by at least $1 from non-federal sources. NAWCA funds are usually tripled or quadrupled on the local level, thanks to generous support from state and local governments, nonprofit organizations such as Ducks Unlimited, Pheasants Forever, and the NRA, and corporate sponsors such as Anheuser-Busch and John Deere. Since its inception, more than 4,500 separate partners have worked to complete over 2,000 NAWCA projects that have contributed to the conservation of more than 25 million acres of habitat across North America. Together, they have turned $1 billion in federal grants into $4 billion worth of conservation projects. According to research by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, about 7,500 people are employed annually by NAWCA projects. But here's the problem. The NAWCA program is subject to constant need for approval and funding in the congressional cycles. In 2012, the program's budget was down 26% from just 2 years ago. It is important for sportsmen to speak up for this essential program and should call their senators and congressmen in Washington, D.C. to support a strong NAWCA program now and into the future. For more information on the North American Wetlands Conservation Act program, please visit the website of Ducks Unlimited at www.ducks.org.